Hey everyone, this is Mukesh Utwani once again from learn-innovation.com. Today in this video, we are going to talk about how you can capture the screenshot in Selenium with Python. So Python, as you know, it's very fun and easy to use language. So with the help of just one method, you can capture the screenshot and you can start using it. Okay. So it's totally up to your requirement. How do you want to utilize this screenshot? Do you want to use this screenshot for some kind of reporting? Do you want to use this screenshot for some kind of attachment? It's totally up to you. Once you get the screenshot, it's up to you. So you can capture the screenshot as a part of file, okay, and you can also capture the screenshot in a binary data. So whenever you have to convert this image into some different format, you can easily do that. So this example will talk about how you can capture screenshot as a file and then we'll store it into some location. So okay, by default it will store into the location, or I will say the current working directory, but you can change the location as well. So it's very just one line of code that we need to write and you will be getting a screenshot. So let's see how we can do that.
So guys, it's very straightforward. You just need to call a single I will say method, and then you can simply capture the screenshot in Selenium with Python. So let me show you how you can do that. So let's come back to our package that we created. This is our package Selenium script. So let me create a dedicated Python program. I will create a Python file and I will say screenshot demo. Just a second. Now I will be using again WebDriver manager that we have already discussed. So let me quickly start the browser using Chrome driver manager. Okay, so first of all I will be using WebDriver. So just press Control and this space bar twice and you can see we got options. So just say WebDriver and let's select WebDriver from here. Then we need Chrome. Now since now we want to use WebDriver manager, so I will be using Chrome this time, so I will use Chrome driver. Okay, so Chrome driver manager, yes, here we go, and then we will be using one install. Okay, so you can see install is a method. So this automatically will download the Chrome driver which is compatible, which is latest one, and based on that it will pass the exe and it should start the session. Let me store this into a driver variable. Now we can continue with our execution. Okay, so let me start any URL because screenshot doesn't matter, it's not dependent on any application. And once your application is up and running, now let's say there is some event or there let's say some failure and you want to capture the screenshots. Right now I'm not talking about the event, but suppose this is a situation that your test cases are failing now and you want to capture the screenshot, that what is the main issue, what is the real issue. So you will capture the screenshot at that moment and then you will be using for debugging purpose, right? Since we are not talking about the which event is causing the failure, so I'm just opening google.com. I will capture the screenshot and then we will see how this is taking the screenshots. Okay, so just type driver and now you can see the moment you type get and you can see we got all these options, right? So we have get a screenshot. Let me just use this. So you can see we have get a screenshot as base64, as file and as png. So you have three different methods which will help you to capture the screenshot. Let me take this example, which is get a screenshot as file, and now it will ask you give me the file name. What should be the file name? So let's say my file name I want to keep as selenium.png. that's all. You can see one simple method will capture the screenshot for you. And let me close this as well so that I don't want to close it manually every time. So driver.quit. Let's run this and see how it captures the screenshot and how you can verify this. So one important point here guys, that in case if you don't give the complete path, okay, let it run first. So in case if you don't give the proper path, what it does, it will only keep the screenshot in the current working directory. Okay, so you can see this was our file, right? Screenshot demo.py file. Since we haven't mentioned any location, so in the same directory it created selenium.png. so that the moment you double click on it, you can see we got the same screenshot, right? This was exactly what we got when we started our browser. Very straightforward guys and quite easy. Now let's do some changes. Now the moment I open another application, let's say this time I want to open Facebook, www.facebook.com, and again I want to capture the screenshot. So this time if I say driver dot get a screenshot as file, and again if I type selenium.png, so what will happen guys, it will override my previous screenshot. So how exactly it will do, it will open google.com, it will capture the screenshot, then in the same browser it will open Facebook, then it will capture a screenshot. Since we are giving the same name, right, it will override my previous screenshot. So now we need to take the screenshot based on the date time format so that it should not override, right? So that also I will show you. So let me quickly show you this part so that you will get the idea what exactly the challenges we will get when we start giving hard-coded names. Okay, so you can see facebook.com will open now, capture the screenshot, and the moment you open this file, you can see now we don't have google.com, now we have Facebook because of the same name. Now if you remember guys, in our previous videos we already discussed how to capture date and time, right? So let me show you that part. So this was the utility that we created. So in case if you haven't covered that video, I would highly recommend to cover that video where we discussed how to capture date and time in Python. So what exactly this method does, it will simply return you the date in this format. Okay, so which says hours, minutes, seconds, day, month and year. So what exactly I will do, I will simply call this utility so that it should not override. Very straightforward. So first of all, since I have to use this utility, right, I need to import this. So how do we import? We have already seen. So first of all, I will write here, okay, the package. So I will say from, package name is datetime demo, which is this one, right? Then I need to import this utility. So I will simply say import utility, and you can see yes, this is the utility. So let's import. Now this is our main file, right? So what I want, I will say Selenium, then I will just append the date and time, and then I will be using this .png, as simple as that. So let's do one thing. First let's remove this. Once we are done with this, I will say utility dot current time, it will return me the current time. Then I will simply add .png. Okay, same thing I will do here. I will just do copy paste so that we can save some time, and here we go. So what it will do, it will simply, let me give underscore so that we will have something as a separator. So Selenium underscore, then we'll get date and time, and then ending with .png. Same thing goes here. Let's run it and see how it is capturing now two different screenshots with two different timestamp. Okay, so first is Google, second is Facebook, and it's done. So let's go back to our package, and here we go. Can you see this? So this is the time 10:42 it's AM, so 20 and 22, 30th December 2020, and you can see just 2 seconds of difference, but now it's not overriding because of the timestamp. Perfect, right? Now there will be some situations where you don't want to store the screenshot into your current working directory, right? You want to store the screenshot into some different directories, or maybe you have one more directory inside this, there you want to save this, right? So in case if you have complete different directory, then definitely you can just give the path. Let's say you want to store into D drive, E drive, just give the complete path and it will store into that path. But suppose you want to store into this inside this package, you have, let's say again a new directory, let's say screenshots. In that case, how we will do, let's see. So I will just take screenshots. So this is the directory that we have. Now I want to store all the screenshot into this directory. So in this case, what I will do, this is what we have is current working directory, right? But in the current working directory, I just want to navigate till this screenshot folder. So now I will import one OS module. Okay, so just type import OS. So OS is a module which comes along with Python. Now what I will do, first of all, I will try to navigate till this particular directory. So here I will just say So just type os dot get current working directory. So we'll get the current working directory. Now I want to navigate till the screenshots folder, right? So I will say plus, then I will be using screenshots. Okay, so again I will be using this in double quotes. Okay, so first of all, screenshots, and this is how it will be. Okay, so now let's just cross check. This is screenshots, yes. So current working directory, which is this, then it should go to in screenshots folder, then it should take the date time, and then it should store all the screenshot into this directory. Now let's run it once again, and now you will notice it will store the screenshots but in that particular directory. So once we move ahead, we will be storing all our screenshot into that directory only. We will not keep inside home directory. Okay, so here we go. So you can see we got again 2 more screenshots. So one will be definitely Google, and second one will be definitely Facebook. So it's very straightforward, guys, how to capture screenshot. It is just you need to call one simple method and you can continue. So I showed you how you can capture the screenshot with a static name, second with name with a dynamic timestamp, third one like how you can store into a dedicated directory. That directory we stored into our current working directory, and we navigate it. But in case if you want to navigate to any other, or you want to store this screenshot to any other directory, it's totally up to you. So right now you might not understand the real usage of screenshot, but once you move ahead, once we start creating framework, we will be importing, or we will be using this library in such a way that whenever our test fails, it should capture the screenshot so that we can easily identify what is the main root cause. Yeah, that's all about this video, guys. So in case if you're new to this channel, then make sure you subscribe this channel, hit the like button, share with your friends, and in case if you find any issue, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.